Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here again at Caspa. Look at that, 18.5. Nice little trade here. Absolutely a coin worth investing in. I know it seems weird to invest in something that's close to the top, but Caspa has outperformed a majority of the market consistently. And even when in the face of Bitcoin pulling back, it's still doing very well. So again, important things we want to kind of look at here, just to give you kind of perspective here if it's worth taking a long or a short right now. We took some nice profits off Caspa, if I'm not mistaken, about 44%, hit our third target there in 4 days. And of course, nice little ETH long, and previous to that, a Bitcoin long from 59,000 to 62K. So there's definitely been some good profit moments there here for our swing trades. Day trading is a different story altogether. Of course, we're securing massive profits there. I'll spare those details for you. You can see those details on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord if you're curious what that looks like. But it's all available for there if you are interested. Anyways, what I want to get at here is the awesome trend that we're seeing here and liquidation levels to coincide with that. What I mean by that, if we take a look at the last 7 days of liquidation, we can see there's a ton of liquidation here, which for this coin is quite a lot, $7-8 million worth of liquidation at that sub 19 cent range. So just above the most recent high. Big surprise, a lot of late shorts here jumping in with high leverage. Okay, they're probably going to get destroyed here in a moment. While some of them probably took some profit, I hope they did. They're going to get greedy, and greed is a very real thing. The whales know that, so they're going to settle a bunch of limit orders to push the price action to that level. It's not a guarantee, but it's a pretty high probability. I mean, take a look at this here in the monthly. We can see there's very little below at the price action. So generally speaking, a lot of these late shorts here are going to get destroyed. We even have previous shorts from the most recent all-time high at about 19.5. So my speculation is 19.5 will likely get hit here soon. Okay. I don't think it'll happen today. I guess it depends on Bitcoin, if Bitcoin wants to surge or just kind of maintain this level. But honestly, if you compare this chart with Bitcoin chart, there's a tremendous difference here. Caspa has aligned itself a little bit in the last 2 trading days with Bitcoin, but that's because it's entering its resistance range territory, and Bitcoin has kind of been waffling a little bit. And generally speaking, that's most altcoins are going to do that. I don't foresee Caspa nosediving unless Bitcoin drops to 60 or 59K or lower. Okay, and that also, even though it's a possibility right now for Bitcoin, I don't think it's a distinct probability. We got a lot of support of that 60 to 61K range, so that is relevant too. Let's take a quick look here. We see some overextension. We're about 7 days into this progression here, and what that basically just means is we have approximately 2 more trading days before the price action retraces a little bit. Okay, so common retracement is to come back down to more recent support levels. And if we kind of pull this out a little bit, we can see with our fibs that the 0.382, 0.5 levels are also normal considerations. So wouldn't be surprising if we see something along these lines here down to that 16 to 17 cent range. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there as a possibility. We're not there yet. Even though we are overextended, it's not massive overextension. We haven't even broken through 70 on the RSI. Last time we broke through 70 on the RSI, it took us 4 days to get back down below. And that was the last time we progressed up here, right? So truth is, what you generally want to do is secure profits when the price action comes back down below 70. We're not even above 70 yet, so we probably don't even want to worry about it. Again, just from the bird's eye view, that's kind of where we're at. We do have a Caspa trade open, of course, as you already saw, and there's a little bit of profit left to possibly take. I would recommend, just to be on the safe side, secure profit as you move up. So we've already secured profit ourselves, of course, but just say you're in a Caspa trade right now and you got in where we got in, somewhere in the 14, 15 cent range, it might be advantageous for you to consider adjusting your stop loss higher as the profit goes larger. That's just generally a favorable thing to do. Leaving money on the table is never a good sign, okay? Or it's not a good sign of a consistent trader, I guess you could say. It is a good sign for some other folks that like to brag on social media and show how amazing they are with high leverage trades. But again, what we do, we secured 44% profit on a 5x leverage trade, folks. It's easy to secure more profits on smaller position sizes and lower leverage because you're not risking as much and you're not sitting there stressed out all day long. Like, what's the point of all this if you're going to live a stressful lifestyle? I don't know. Me personally, I prefer to set it and forget it. I'm more of a swing trader, but if you're a day trader, I get it too. In fact, future reference, because I get this question a lot, yes, our day trades are pretty killer. Solana, 88% there, good 7% here. Cardano, Link, Solana. See, there we go. You got to recognize there are some stop losses, of course, but it'll all average out in the end. Look at these here. 18%, 18%, 8%, minus 15. Okay, so again, the average is definitely there, but just throwing it out there, if you are a day trader, you got to get used to taking some losses, really. But as long as you're taking, 60, 70% wins to loss ratio, then you're going to be in good shape. Anyways, that's a conversation for another day. Sorry, off topic. I just get a lot of questions about that recently, so I like to cover it. But when it comes to the 4-hour time frame, I want you to recognize that we're still over 70, or sorry, still over 50 on the RSI, just hit 70 at that level, kind of letting us know that we're hitting somewhat of a resistance, okay? So what's important right now is for the price to continue to go sideways as the RSI tapers off. Once the RSI comes back down, we can have that bullish type of divergence, and it's going to be a good sign there, because it's generally favorable when you see the RSI coming down, like we're seeing here, and the price going up. Okay, that's going to be interpreted positively in the market, because then people will buy in at a higher rate, and the price continues further higher. Okay. So again, all the more reason why that 19 to 19.5 range seems pretty likely here for that level to get swept and to establish new all-time highs. Hourly time frame, Ichimoku Cloud, quickly to note here, all good things here for the most part. We got good momentum with the conversion line over the baseline and the cloud being right there at that 18-cent mark. But we do recognize the lag and spans kind of intersecting in the price action, has been for the last 12 to 24 hours. Generally, that's a favorable sign to consider securing profit just as a conservative indication. Okay, so again, you don't have to, but I don't see why you shouldn't. Really, this market right now, you can't get super greedy. So I try to teach that to my community. Again, greed is a very, very present thing in the market, and if you can somehow, not be greedy, not be emotional, then you're going to be a very, very good trader. Again, easier said than done. So what I'll do is I'll post a playout chart here on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord here shortly, just so you can kind of see what my thoughts are here for this coin and where it's going to go. But it's showing more signs that it wants to break up than break down at this point. And I know it seems really weird getting into a trade this high. I wouldn't necessarily recommend jumping in just yet until we get full confirmation, but I can tell you, you're going to have a larger statistical probability of success going up than down at this exact moment. Again, just based on how it's performing. So all this is available here on our Twitter, Telegram, Discord, YouTube, TikTok now, and also YouTube Shorts. So be sure to check that out. Like the video, comment below if you get a chance. Definitely appreciate it. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for your time. Bye-bye.